In the summer of 1936, Germany hosted the Olympic Games. The Berlin Games are best remembered for Adolf Hitler's failed attempt to use them to prove his theories of Aryan racial superiority. As it turned out, the most popular hero of the Games was the African-American sprinter and long jumper Jesse Owens, who won 4 gold medals. It was the first time that the Games were broadcasted on television, and people all over the world could see the Americans dominate the field. But then a question came to mind. Who made the shoes for the fastest human being in the world?
As a matter of fact, the men who did his shoes are 2 of the most important pioneers of the sports business. Their names are Adolf and Rudolf Dassler, 2 German brothers who owned the Gebrüder Dassler Schuhfabrik. After the Berlin Games, their shoes had won 4 gold medals, and because of TVs, the world saw it.
In 1947, after relations between the brothers had broken down for reasons still unknown, they split up the company. After that, they entered into a fierce and bitter business rivalry. Adi founded a company of sports apparel, shoes, and accessories that he called Adidas. Rudolf did the same, calling it Ruda, from Rudolf Dassler, later changing the name to Puma. Today, Adidas and Puma are 2 of the most famous sports companies in the world.
Hello, my name is Daniel Pico.
Benedict Talmay.
And I'm Justin Ferguson. And in this video, we will compare the consumer behavior strategies used by each one. We will also foresee what is coming for the future of both brands. Let's start with Puma.
Puma's mission is to be the fastest sports brand in the world. Their segmentation targets active, individualistic, bold, and creative consumers who admire originality. Puma attempts to adapt its unique mentality of being outside the box to the design of its products.
People always asked me when I was a kid, what do you want to be when you grow up? But I actually think that you don't have to choose, because choosing puts you into a box. And boxes are for things, they're not for people.
In the last couple of years, Puma has focused specifically in the female market segment, as they think women have been above average performance. And in the future, more and more females will get involved in sports.
That someone can be you.
Regarding perception, the cougar in Puma's logo creates a sensation of strength, speed and power, which represents athleticism. They want to portray themselves as the fastest sports brand in the world. People who value these characteristics will prefer Puma over other brands.
For brand positioning, Puma has a long tradition of using celebrity endorsers. Consumers transfer the characteristics of the celebrities to Puma's brand.
An important celebrity sponsored by Puma is Usain Bolt, considered the fastest human in the world. He broke several records and won 9 Olympic gold medals. He is fast, and so is a Puma. Another athlete who has represented the brand was Pelé, the Brazilian soccer legend who won 3 World Cups for his country. He is considered one of the best players in soccer history, if not the best. With Pelé, Puma had great brand exposure as he was admired by soccer fans all over the globe, and the FIFA World Cup is the most watched sporting event in the history of television.
Lately, Puma has signed contracts with young famous female celebrities like Cara Delevingne, Selena Gomez, Kylie Jenner and Rihanna, who became brand ambassadors and creative directors to improve their product offering for women in the performance and sports style categories. These celebrities have large fan bases, and young women around the world strive to look like these women. The products they have released under their names have resonated well with the young female group of consumers.
Now, let's move to Adidas, the company founded by Adi in 1949. Today, it strives to be a global leader in the sporting goods industry with brands built on passion for sports and a sporting lifestyle. The mission statement is to be the best sports company in the world. Their most important values are confidence, originality, leadership, and creativity. Consumers who value these characteristics will likely buy Adidas. Adidas market segmentation targets adults, young adults, and children who have the passion for fitness and sports. Although it targets customers in the age group of 13 to 40 years, the majority of its customers are 15 to 30 years of age, who hail from higher upper middle class to high-end customers.
Adidas never uses penetrative pricing because that will affect their brand equity. In fact, a higher price helps in the price-quality approach. Psychologically, customers think that a higher price will mean better quality as well.
Adidas has demonstrated to be a leader in social responsibility by developing recent projects based on sustainability. This appeals to consumers who are driven by green marketing. Adidas' passion about technology implemented to sport equipment has attracted consumers who value innovation.
They are always looking for ways to make the field and the players better, and they do that by incorporating live microanalysis technology. Especially with shoes, Adidas looks for new materials and procedures to enhance the soles. An example is their new technology called FutureCraft, a new way to make soles with 3D printers.
For brand positioning, Adidas has a long tradition of using celebrity endorses. Consumers transfer the characteristics of these celebrities to Adidas' brand. The recent collaboration with the rapper Kanye West has elevated the brand perception. Together they released the Yeezy Boost trainers. This shoe is making Adidas stand for something unique, which demonstrates Adidas' brand identity. The high price of these shoes is to target upper middle class to high-end customers who value uniqueness.
The latest campaign from Adidas featured world-famous athletes, singers and models like James Harden, Lionel Messi, Paul Pogba, Von Miller, Pharrell Williams, Chris Bryant, Kali Kloss, David Beckham, Garbine Muguruza and Alexander Wang. These celebrities are examples of uniqueness, greatness, leadership and success, and their fame reaches people all over the world.
An important celebrity that stands with Adidas is Lionel Messi. He's an Argentinian soccer player who currently plays at Football Club Barcelona and has won 5 Ballon d'Or. He is considered the best soccer player of our times. The fact that Messi wears Adidas helps the company to penetrate in the Latin American market. As South American people are devoted soccer fans and everyone knows who Messi is, especially male adults and young adults, will be attracted to this brand and just because Messi wears it.
Well guys, we have showed you what the main strategies Adidas and Puma use to grow as a company and what their consumer profiles are. They both focus on different market segments and their core values are very different from each other. Now let's take a look at how they do their business.
According to statistics, Adidas is the largest sportswear manufacturer in Europe and the second largest in the world, just behind Nike. With over 21 billion euros in annual revenue and a brand value of $7 billion. Adidas employed around 56,000 people worldwide in 2017. Over 50% of the Adidas Group net sales were generated by the footwear category.
On the other hand, Puma has significantly less revenue than the two giants, Adidas and Nike, but it has a long-term mission of becoming the most desirable sports lifestyle company in the world. Europe and the Americas are the most profitable markets for Puma, as these regions accounted for nearly 75% of Puma's consolidated sales in 2017.
Personally, I prefer Adidas because of the sport I play. I play golf and a lot of golf athletes have used Adidas over the years and I have worn a lot of Adidas over the years, and also because my favorite soccer player that we discussed previously is Lionel Andres Messi, and I prefer Adidas over Puma.
Personally, I prefer Adidas as well because Adidas has a long tradition, and for me personally, I like the design and the performance of Adidas.
In my opinion, I also prefer Adidas because I believe that their sports apparel is far more superior than any other company in the world.
Well, I guess we have a winner.
Thanks for watching.